And Fergie, I also have a big picture call for your timeline.
Ready to copy.
A couple hours ago, we were looking at some video. Inco was doing some Earth observation, and we noticed an object we saw in the video. And we're not sure exactly what it was. We're taking a look at that right now. But in the interim, we'd like to leave the KU and not stow it, and also not do the PGSC cleanup activities, just in case we need to use those systems here for other video downlink.
Terry, can you run that by me again while we're holding off on that stuff?
It was because, like I said a few hours ago, we just noticed Inco had seen an object in the video doing Earth observations, and we just want to keep the KU up to possibly downlink more video here in the near term.
The instrumentation communications officer here in Mission Control operating the payload bay cameras with reflections in the camera lens as it looks past the Space Shuttle Atlantis.
Digital downlink.
We do see that.
Okay. That's looking out in front of the orbiter.
Okay, we're seeing 3 or 4 objects. Can you confirm that it's just the one that's actually moving, the other ones are just reflections?
No, there are 3 objects. The one you see 2 rings right there. They're the ones we kind of had the late tally-ho on. The one down the bottom, that was the one we initially saw that appeared to be foil. So we've got like 2 rings and then the piece of foil. The piece of foil seems to be further in front with the grounding strap on. It seems to be further in front of the other 2, and the other 2 seem to be about the same equidistant from both us and the forward one.
Copy that.
The crew actually commanding this payload bay camera to look at the objects observed out the flight deck windows.
Houston, Atlantis.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how close we are to the trajectory flown by the Soyuz.
We're asking. We're going to check on that, but while we're waiting for that, we're thinking, based on our daylight and KU availability, if we can get back to the OBSS inspection and maybe use the still cameras to photograph these objects.
Yeah, we understand. We're getting back to OBSS.
Thanks.
At 6:57 a.m. Central, 7:57 a.m. landing site time. Stitch indicates that his plan leaving the control center today is not to plan for any landing at Edwards Air Force Base. However, he'll wait and see what the final decision by the mission management team is when they meet at 9 o'clock this morning. A reminder on the television schedule, we've got a briefing coming up at 7 a.m. Central Time. Today's briefing will feature both Paul Dye and Steve Stitch as they give an overview of today's special day of inspection activities.
Just pass off the nose again. Right now it's at about 12:30, and it's passing out in front of the vehicle.
We're Tally Ho. Can you get a still imagery if you can, and any estimate on size or range?
About 30.
Yes, go ahead.